I'm Corey Fleming, and I am the Program Director for ICMA's 311 CRM services. Well, ICMA is short for International City County Management Association. It's a professional association of local government managers. It was formed about 100 years ago in response to corruption in city government. ICMA first became involved with the whole area of 311 and CRM systems, centralized customer services, if you will, about 6 years ago now. The Alfred P. Sloan Foundation came to ICMA wanting to promote this as a best practice for local governments. And we came back to them and said, you know, you can't really educate people about it until you have a better understanding of the universe of 311 and CRM systems. And at that point, there wasn't a whole lot of unbiased research that was out there. And so we developed a study with the Sloan Foundation that would look at some of those issues and what are the factors that local governments need to consider if they're going to implement a 311 CRM system. 311 services originally started out as a response to improved customer service, and definitely that a 2007 study that we did showed that that was a big issue for people, that they implemented it because they wanted to improve customer services for their citizens. But these systems are being used in ways that I don't think anybody ever envisioned when they first came online. So in addition to improved customer service, they're being used for greater citizen engagement. They're being used for performance measurement and management purposes. They're being used for resource allocation and budgeting decisions. They're also being used for disaster response and recovery. And one of the most innovative uses that I'm starting to see now is for community and economic development. For example, the city of Minneapolis, when the Great Recession hit and so many of their residents were in danger of losing their homes, started providing foreclosure assistance information through their 311 system. Not a traditional role for local government, but a really important service for the citizens of Minneapolis. One of the greatest dangers that I have seen for local governments is that they buy into a CRM system without really understanding how they want to use it. And so when we're working with local governments, the thing that I always recommend is they start out with an assessment, kind of developing that as-is scenario. Where is our local government today? How are we currently handling local government customer service? What kind of calls are we getting? What kind of service requests do we have? You know, that general understanding of where it is that we want, where it is that we are now, and use that then to develop a vision of where we want to be. How do we want to use the system? What issues, what problems, what challenges do we want to take that system and use to solve those issues and those challenges for the local government? I think local governments are recognizing that in order to do customer service, it can't just be the 311 call center, but it has to be engaging all of the local government organization. In other words, the different service departments have to own the 311 call center and the data that it can generate and learn how to use that to improve their performance on a daily basis. It's not so much a got you, you're not doing your job right, but it's more there's a better way for us to do our jobs, and there's a more efficient, more effective way. We just need to be thinking about how do we continually improve our operations. And sometimes it's small little changes, and a lot of time, and other times it's bigger changes. Maybe we do need to restructure a process so that we can cut down the amount of time it takes to do something. But I think as we look toward the future for local governments, in order for them to do service delivery with reduced workforces, they're going to have to rely on technology. And a CRM system as part of their 311 call center is part of that.